Hey shippers! I wanted to follow up on yesterday's video with a specific example about how you can turn information into increased productivity. So I'm going to use as my example this podcast about delegation mastery for entrepreneurs, which is a really, really important skill if you want to grow your business. So I listened to this podcast, I don't know, about 6 months ago, and there are a few tools that I use in order to take this information and use it to actually increase productivity. So the first thing is to have a place where you can actually store your systems and processes in your business. So for that I use System Hub, and so all of my processes and repeatable tasks in my business are stored here. And the second thing is a project management tool, and I'm going to just demo this with Asana. And then the third thing is I have a program called Text Expander, and that helps me to save time typing the same things over and over. So I'll show you how I use these to actually take this information and incorporate it into my processes. The first thing I did was, as I listened to the podcast, I created a system in System Hub called How to Delegate a Task. And the method that they talk about in the podcast is called the SOLD method, which means you have a specific description, you have an objective, you have some limiting factors, and then you have discussion in case the person that you're delegating to has questions. How should they initiate asking their questions or discussion with you? So now the way that I use this is I created a shortcut in Text Expander so that if I want to quickly delegate a task, I can use this framework without having to think too hard about it. So let's say I wanted to assign a task to someone called Find New Sources for Stock Photos. And now in the task description, I can just type sold task, and that will expand, and now I have this framework that reminds me the things that I need to cover when I assign this task. So I might say, find new stock photo sources, and the objective is have more variety of photos, and the limiting factor might be pricing should be less than $30 a month. And then for discussion, I always want people to comment on the task so that we keep discussion within this task. So I just have that as part of the default. So now I can quickly assign this, and if I wanted to assign it to someone else, then I would just do that and save, and then I'm done. And so now I've incorporated this process that's going to limit the back and forth, because now built into the process is giving information that's going to help somebody complete this more quickly. So I hope that's helpful for you, and that's what I have for you today. If you like these videos, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can go over to carveldigital.com/tools, and you can download all the tools that I use to make my tech life easier. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.